We're going to add me to the stage. Good morning, everybody. Looks like Rumble is a no go. So, welcome to the 6 Minute Daily Adjusted. Well, not exactly the 6 Minute Daily, but at least you're going to get some news stories that we can certainly talk about. And I'm coming live from somewhere sunny USA, along with a lot of other people who are happen to be not aware of maybe everything that's going on around them. So, we'll just be hanging out for a few minutes this morning to talk about, well, everything that's going on in the world. Today, the first story we're going to start with is coming to us from Variety. And we've got to talk about Steven Spielberg's Disclosure Day. That's right. Steven's got a new film that, according to his critics, everything has been looking pretty good for this film. I've been looking forward to it for quite some time, and so have some other people. So I'm pretty stoked. Let's see if we can say hi to a few of you out there in the audience and get started. So let's see. We got. Let's see what we got. We got no, but no. I can't even see things on the screen right now. That's how small everything is. Let's get to it and add the story to the screen. There we go. So, Disclosure Day. Yeah. I'm looking forward to this film. I don't know about you guys. Steven Spielberg's box office has needed some resuscitation, let's say. His last film was West Side Story, which did not go exactly as planned. So, that was, uh, yeah, that was not exactly. Something that I think he wants to live with the rest of his life. Um, and it looks like there it is. Disclosure Day. First reactions call Steven Spielberg's sci-fi epic his best film in 20 years. Praise for Emily Blunt's all-time performance, which she does look pretty good as a newscaster or a weather girl. And I have a feeling that this is going to play heavily on a lot of tropes we're familiar with. So, Spielberg's Disclosure Day has were unveiled to members of the film press ahead of its June 12th date. All these folks have seen it. Best film in 20 years, as I said before. Gizmo senior entertainment reporter Jermaine Lucier to X to share his reaction, writing that I love Disclosure Day, a dense roller coaster ride blending chase film, love story, and mystery all lapped into a sci fi wonder. It's Spielberg's best film in 20 years, maybe 30. I mean, yeah, I still think E.T. might have been his absolute masterpiece. Schindler's List was a very fine movie, don't get me wrong, but I think E.T. kind of gave us really what Spielberg was all about. He's done many, many films, some of them good, many of them bad. Most recently, again, West Side Story with Rachel Zegler, which got her spiraling down the wrong side of the political storm that we find ourselves in each and every day. But Collider's chief editor, Steve Weintraub, agreed that Lucier's sentiments, saying that in a shock to absolutely no one, Steven Spielberg has delivered another towering home run with Disclosure Day. I could go on and on about what I loved, but I was lucky enough to see the movie knowing almost nothing, and I strongly recommend you do the same. Stop watching the trailers. The one thing I will say, Emily Blunt is incredible. Look, I am not going to root against this. I'm not going to root against um, Spielberg. I always feel like he should get the benefit of the doubt until he proves otherwise. He almost did that with West Side Story. So let's just be fair about that. Let's take a look at the chat real quickly. I know I'm earlier than normal. I apologize for that, but I'm grateful for those of you who saw that I was going to be going live since I didn't have a chance to advertise. Sir Burr out there in the audience with 31 of you watching on X and on YouTube. Unfortunately, Rumble did not start this morning. Just said no, thank you, and that happens from time to time. Dr. Jill is out there this morning. Good to see you, Dr. Jill. And I appreciate your support and all of your moderation. And to the lovely Juliet, same to you, dear. Thank you from across the pond for taking care of all of us on this side who are working very hard from the road. If you missed last night's epic stream with the face reveal of WDW Pro, you missed some very special moments and some very funny moments. And I think you're going to want to go and check that out. Already 4,000 views on a live stream. We had 1,700 live. It has been quite the series of events that I'm proud to be a part of. So just want to say thank you to all of you out there for making yesterday very special. Georgia Peach, good morning to you, dear. Hope things are going well. And we've got a few other folks that have slid in to the background as well. Um, I'm looking forward to Disclosure Day. Uh, and just a reminder, I would be on Rumble, except yeah, no. Rumble said no, thank you. You cannot connect this morning. So that happens from time to time, especially from the road. Not anything that I'm going to worry about. We got our good friend Carl out there. Good to see you this morning, Carl. I'm going to try to make a video later today, so keep your eyes out. Drop a video about the week's events so far and everything else that's been going on. Emotionally unstable amphibian. Great to see you this morning, and you guys, I really appreciate the support while I'm on the road. Uh, M&M Fish in the house. Good morning, everyone. Good morning to you. Yes, we are early today, substantially early. We have so much to get done today. I feel like in an hour I'll be back on my whirlwind tour of somewhere sunny USA. Um, was a wonderful, wonderful challenge last evening to be with all of you all, and well, Scarlett out there. Uh, Hope you're doing well. Okay, the intro was new, but we have to adapt. Well, that's a temporary, somewhat jovial entrance. We'll have a different outro today too. Again, I'm also streaming on unfamiliar equipment, so some of that is on me. I apologize for that. I don't know what's going on format wise because I can't see this from your perspective. I don't have enough monitors. I'm doing the best I can from the road. Um, so let's see if we can adjust the camera angle slightly. There we go. A little bit more well framed. Who else is out there this morning? Mags London. Good morning, Mags London. Hope you're doing well. Glad you could catch the show this morning. Um, I I can't believe that I got this all to work in such haste. It was very hastily put together. So there's that. Georgia Peach is interested in Disclosure Day. That's good to hear. Like I said, I always try to give Spielberg the benefit of the doubt. Our favorite Rivethead is in the house. Razor Burn, how are you doing, my friend? Hope your day is extraordinary. I think we're on Thursday. Yeah, I think today is a Thursday, a thirsty Thursday out there, ladies. And as many people have commented that now that they've seen the new look, that they like the goatee and the short hair on the face. I'm going to be getting a hot shave either later today or tomorrow morning, so I should look freshly shaven. Still going to keep the goatee. I've always had at least a goatee on my face um, since high school. So very few times I've had no facial hair. It's kind of part of my shtick. Speaking of shtick, let's see who else is out there. Mags said hi to Jill, who's working hard out there, and Georgia Peach. New comments. Let's see. Looks like everyone is on vacation. Culture is on the road. Everybody is on the road right now. Ryan is in Japan. Yeah, he's big in Japan. Well, of course, everybody. I mean, a lot of the G&G folks and the F&T folks are going to be on the road. So you're going to have a very different FNT look this week. Uh, hey, Evie Day Coherty's in the house. Good to see you. Hope everything's going well. Uh, yeah. There's a couple other stories I wanted to get to. It's like I said, it's very difficult to do this from the road. Um, Spielberg is not a big fan of the AI giant that we're all going to have to slay individually for ourselves. You're going to have to decide in life exactly how much AI you want to allow in. That's going to be a very personal decision for all of us, I think. Um, I'm not intimidated by it. I hope you are not either. Let's take a look at another story out there that I want to get to. The Jack Reacher actor, who I used to respect greatly. He said some really stupid stuff that's kind of ridiculous. But look, he seems to be playing Reacher very well, and he's signed into a new deal, which we'll take a look at right now. Signing with Netflix on a first look deal. First look deal. That wasn't going to go well for me. And look, I mean, Amazon pays really well. They pay consistently. Somebody like this guy needs to be a working actor because he is not a megastar at the theaters yet. His friends in Hollywood didn't do him a favor when they didn't promote the Henry Cavill film that he was in with Cavill, the Ungentlemanly Warfare film, which I told you in one of my reviews. It was very good, much entertainment for just a few bucks. And so they signed a new first look deal. So 3-year contract. And Alan Richardson is going to develop and produce new projects for Prime Video on top of obviously being an actor. Um, his Dancing Skeleton Productions shingle is going to be the actual production house, which means he's likely going to continue down the path he's been going. Probably going to do some extraction, similar kind of work, like Chris Hemsworth does. He says, with the success of Reacher and our upcoming spinoff, Nagley, which is the lady in the show, the very powerful minority lady, it felt like a natural next step to continue our partnership with Prime Video as we focus on bringing up top tier episodic content to life. Reacher is just the beginning. Richardson, excuse me, said in a statement. So Richardson has starred and EP'd in the Prime Action Reacher since 2022. It's slow production. They're on season 4, but he's going to star in The Man with the Bag, opposite of Arnold Schwarzenegger, and Untitled Mike Thornton Project, which is also an action uh, film. By the way, action is what sells. So all of that really does make sense, in my opinion. With 53 of you in the chat, I just want to say thank you for being here. Much appreciated. And let's see, we got some comments in the chat from Eva Day Corgi saying, "Looking good, CC. Enjoyed the Soggy Bottom Boys look with you, Renegade. Yeah, and a bit, yeah. Everybody, nobody can beat the Wiz. Speaking of which, Wiz and our famous writer on the team. They're both downstairs working really hard right now. Marvin Montanaro. So there's that. Disclosure Day, says Monkey Jeebus. Culture is finally coming out. No. That's the project out there, the sci-fi project from our pal Spielberg. Spielberg. So who else is out there? Let's see. White Bear, what's going on, White Bear? Welcome to the main stage. Yeah. WJB Daily in the house. Good to see you, friend. Culture and Culturians. That's right. We got great Culturians here. Lombardi is here for an early morning stream. Good to see you, Lombardi. Lots of people popping in. Paul's out there. Let's see if I can get Paul's statement here. Yeah, there we go. Hi, Paul. Good morning. And let's see a few others. It's going to be a day. That's the one thing about travel. You never know. You never know how long it's going to be. Who is early? Well, that would be me. Very early. The Bat Cap. I know it's early for the Bat Cap. Good morning, friend. You guys, so much support from so many of you, which I truly appreciate. Goodness. All right, let's get this story off the screen. We don't need it anymore. We don't need you. All right. Man, Rachel Zegler stepped in it, but I'm probably going to save that for a video this next week. There's a few other actors and actresses that they're totally unhinged. We just have to recognize that and not expect too much. I think that's the other problem too. We expect them to be human, and oftentimes they are subhuman. So, but I think for Hollywood, I think the biggest disappointment right now is what happened with the Mandalorian and Grogu, because it really, this is the last hurrah for Star Wars. The only thing they could possibly have is a kick save from Ryan Gosling with Starfighter, and I'm not 100% convinced that that could happen. I'm starting to feel like they know that too. And they're in their second weekend. It's already. I think I'm with Valiant Renegade. I think VR was right in that. The horror film from A24 Backdoors is going to overcome Mandalorian and Grogu in its second weekend. I mean, it already was, starting to get real competition from Obsession, another horror film. So it's not like this story is, something we should like have be surprised by these days, honestly. Um, I don't know. Scott Westbrook's in the house. Good to see you, Scott. Thank you for your support. So much support over this wonderful period of time, my friend. Thanks for being here and for all of that. Well, more new comments out there. Let's see, we got one starred comment I got to grab. Uh, I just can't see it. I don't know why. Starred two starred comments. Um, this is so weird. I cannot see. I can't see what I highlighted. That's insane. This is a very poorly designed thing that StreamYard is doing, especially when you're doing it all from one computer. Uh, uh, let's see. Starred. It's not showing me. I don't know what's going on. I wish I could read that. I don't know what's going on, guys. I'll figure it out in a moment. But let's get to the story real quick, and then maybe that'll make it easier for me. Uh, da, 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 da. I don't know, guys. You're gonna have to commandeer another monitor. Okay. Let's see. Comments. Comments. Back to live. I have totally lost my ability to comment. All right. Let's. I really don't know what's going on. There we go. Aha. Hide. All right. This says from Liberty. Hey, Liberty's Hall's cat's in the chat. Amazing. Good to see you, Liberty Hall's cat. Um, uh, let's see. Thank you for your support. I truly appreciate it, you guys. Even though I can't read it, I appreciate it. Hide current comment. And there we go. Texas 84 is out there in the chat. I can see that. And oh, I really don't know what's happening with the chat window, guys. I apologize. Used to be no problem getting this thing to work properly. But anyway, we got to get to this story. So I will get back to the super chats in just a minute. For those of you supporting the show, I see a $4.99 super chat here. Thank you for that. Much appreciated. I just wish I could read it. And I think it's on the screen. So, good morning, culture and chat. Thank you for the $4.99. Much appreciated. And then, of course, Juliet, the lovely Juliet, dropping a $2 super duper chat there as well. Thank you so much, you guys, for the live support on the show. You can always send us super thanks later if you're watching it on an after stream on a replay. All right, so back to the story here, real quick, and we'll get rid of the starred comment again down there. Thanks again. Um, Back to that. Sorry, guys, that was a little detour through uh, terrible streaming from a remote location by Culture Casino. Let's see. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, so will Mandalorian and Grogu get lost in the back rooms? Pick Eye's record opening for A24 between 40 and 45 million. My answer to this question by Anthony D'Alessandro over there at Deadline, which should be Dead Meat, is that yes, yes, they will absolutely lose out in its second weekend. Star Wars will lose to a horror film, and maybe two. Maybe two. It's a summer of surprises. No, it's not. We've been talking about just how bad this movie would do from the very beginning. Um, so the Blumhouse Atomic Monster film is about to, well, beat out a major studio film. This is produced by Kane Parsons, and again, it's a Sherman Entertainment, you know, production thing. It costs very little money. This is a YouTube generation film, and it's going to beat out Star Wars and Mandalorian for number one with only 40 to 45 million, which means the Blandalorian and Grey Goose is going to fall off about what I expected. And again, it came up short as we all told you it would. Uh, coming into the end of the weekend and starting the week off, and I even said as much in the box office video, I believe, on Monday, that it wouldn't surprise me if they numbers got adjusted down on the Blandalorian and Grey Goose, which they did, down to 98 million in opening in North America. Now, mind you, that's a 4-day weekend. It made less than $100 million, only making about half that in the international markets. So consider the fact that you have an opening for a Star Wars movie that was 150 or less million globally. It did worse than Solo, a boring Star Wars story. And here's where we are with Star Wars in a giant hole. So a bunch of just absolute rabid fans of Parsons. His online handle is Kane Pixel. Uh, he launched the IP on 4chan and spread on Reddit. People are really excited for this film. There were pictures here, but they're not showing up on my side right now. But it looks like this is going to get a lot of appeal in the under 35 audience. I'm a horror fan, so if I get a chance to see this, which it's rumored I might be seeing tonight, I'll give you my thoughts on it. But Backrooms is looking kind of like a Scream 7 level of performance in the box office, which was also something that a bit of a surprise um, going into 2026. So, yeah, if this does that, the previews for Scream 7 came at 7.8 million with a total opening weekend of 63.6 million. It's gonna knock the Blandalorian and Grey Goose out of first place. And it might even knock it into third place. I have to tell you, Obsession is still going and growing. It grew in its second weekend. Films don't do that. You don't add 38%. That was a record. It's the second highest increase on a second weekend movie, which means the word of mouth was good. The horror community showed up. Maybe they showed up more than once. Yeah, Blandalorian and Grey Goose is not going to get that. They're expecting it to ease at least 60% down to 40 million. So it might be a close call. I don't think it will be. It could fall further than that. It could fall 65% or more. And again, it's not like Memorial Day weekend isn't a big deal. It's a kickoff to the summer movie box office, and if this film can't pull it out, well, it's a real problem. And I think that's what we're looking at, guys, is problems going forward, especially for Disney. So let's see who else is out there in the chat. Trying to scroll through all of that. I see a lot of people out there. Um, What I don't understand is the window I'm looking at. So let's see if I can fix that. Texas 84. I already said hi. I think I see Andy Phantom in the house. Good to see you. Glad you could be here. A lot of you are probably surprised I'm live this early, including Andy Masterson, who I know is likely up and going to the gym. Saying hi to Snowdub, who's also early. If I went over anybody's stream, I apologize. I think I might have went over Loki's, but I just have to adjust to the times that I'm in. It's not anything personal because y'all are my pals, including Snowdub out there. Hope everything's going well, buddy. Need to need to talk when I get back. Siege Perilous is in the house. Good to see you, Siege, and a few other folks. Man, I'm glad I got these new glasses before this trip to somewhere sunny USA. Bruce Newhouse in the house. Good to see you. And yeah, so I can now read the chat a little better. John the Beagle Dad is probably surprised I'm up this early, and so are probably many of you. So for those of you who are early risers, when I travel, I usually do earlier streams. Unfortunately, Scott Westbrook, good to see you. Oh wait, no, this is Scott Shook says, "Did you get any sleep, CC?" I did. I got some. Last night was great. I hope you guys, if you didn't get a chance to see last night's show, Pro did the face reveal stream, and Wiz made sure we had extra surprises ready to go. I watered the plants around here. No joke. In fact, I started working in the greenhouse. Here, there's a greenhouse, and I started working on that. I got to see a lot of really cool places, and I'm still gonna go and see more today. So I couldn't do this without you. I mean, Pro's 100% right. This kind of experience is only possible because of you guys, and I like to take you with me when I go places. So there's that. Um, but yeah, my voice is hammering probably people's ears because it is so raw. I could probably do like a Fry voice today. Lots of grinding in there. Sounds like bacon frying. What's up, Daryl the Derelict? Good to see you, buddy. We also got Frank here. Frank's here. And we got 2 pounds sterling from the very lovely Juliet, one of the mods extraordinaire around here. All right, let's see. Oh, so many great people. You guys are the best. Thank you for your ongoing support, even at this ungodly hour. And I'm sorry about Rumble. I do not know what happened with the green machine, but it was not there for me today. So there's that. Indy Phantom says I watched most of the reveal stream. Good times. Oh, it was super fun. Over 4 hours of entertainment, guys. If you want something on in the background, just to hear the dulcet tones of Pro and to see that he looks like he did in his avatar. And of course, I knew that because I've seen Pro before, but it was a good time. We had a lot of fun. Last night was great, other than Wilton. Yeah, well, the Wilton bit had to happen. Sorry, you always got to have a little troll on the. It always happens. Troll shows up on the stream in the chat. Something happens. You always get a troll. Canoles, what's up? It's a fluke getting up this early. Well, yeah, it is. You know what's weird is normally I'm either in the garden or in the greenhouse at this time of the morning, so it wouldn't matter to me. But for some people, yeah, I've always been like a farmer type guy. So I did have to set an alarm this morning though, which is rare. Although to be fair, I woke up before the alarm because the sun was up. So yeah, I'm in somewhere sunny USA. The sun was up nice and early today. Bill Blom, good to see you. And of course, we also have Randall Orser out there. Hey, y'all. Hello. And what's up, Eric? Good to see you. Good early morning. That's right. Randall Orser joining us from all parts north, otherwise known as Canada, because he's Canadian. And another $5 super duper chat from our friend Texas. Good to see you, Texas 84. Last night was a fun time. True story. For the Bucky's beef jerky fund. Yeah, no kidding, huh? Oh man, I love Bucky's. We were talking about Bucky's like the last couple days. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, traveling takes it out of you, and when you travel for an entire day, I can't even imagine my friends in Japan right now, Ryan and Gary and everybody being like, my pal Drew Outstanding is out there. Drew is such a great guy. If you don't follow him, you should. He's a good dude. Who's taking care of your garden while you're on the road? Believe me, it's fine. The garden is being well cared for right now. If anything, it'll look better than when I left, so it'll be fine. It will be fine. Who else is out there? We got, see, I said hi to Eric. I think I got into super duper chat. I did. I did. What's up, Chuck? It's been a minute. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Chuck and Nick, more than $2. Appreciate it. Yeah, you guys are killing it. Scott Shook out there dropping a member chat. 3 months a member says, see everyone that that made. I'm sorry, I'm trying to read it. There's a terrible glare on the screen. See everyone that made. Oh goodness, there's not enough contrast on the screen to overcome the brightness. I'm gonna have to reread this another time, but I just want to say thank you for being a member for 3 months, Scott. I wish I could read that aloud. I can't. There's the glare on the screen. Great. There's great food where we are. Yeah. So if that's what that says at the end, yeah, I've been blessed with the food. You have no idea. Uh, went to I had homemade cream soda last night. In fact, that's what I was drinking on the stream. I wasn't drinking alcohol. And so, yeah, especially with the medication I'm on right now. Whoa, do not do that. That's not good. And then there's a lot of stuff going on right now in our area. It was a big night last night. It really was. And big day today. There's magically MJ. Man, MJ, you and I need to talk. Hang on. You and I need to talk. Because yeah, I'm gonna take you up on an offer. I can't refuse. So we're gonna have to get together and work out a schedule. Um, get you featured on some stuff. Daniel Alpine, what's up, Daniel? I hope you're doing well for 5 Culture Casino Cash things. Seriously, why is that Roy E. Disney could start a campaign to save Disney and succeed, but I can't. You can't. Look, we talked about this last night because you sent a very similar chat to WDW Pro, and you guys should check that show. I know it's 4 hours long, but just put it on in the background, ride around with it in the car, listen to it as a podcast. I think you'll love it. But I'm just going to tell you, it's going to be great. And thank you for the $5 super chat. But I think you can succeed. I think anybody can. Like you just have to start at a grassroots. Put together a website, so a social media campaign, talk about your experiences in the park, put video behind you, a rudimentary blue screen or green screen of, visits to the park, touring the park, even if they're not, let's say you use footage from like Jay, Drunk 3PO, or from Marvin, or any of your favorite, park going enthusiasts like Ron Bradley from Follow the Bradley Sun. Just use their footage of walking through and exploring the park. Do the same thing with the studio's footage. There's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that you could utilize to show everything that was going on at the time, all the animators that contributed to the great classics we all love, we all know and enjoy. So there's that. Somebody said something about Spider-Man Noir. I saw that in the chat. um, yeah, we definitely need to. I'm going to take a look at it when I get back. We'll talk about Spider Noir. I'm looking forward to it. A lot of people have had some questions about Nick Cage's voice acting there, his voice for the character, but I don't. I think it's fine. Um, Somebody said, let's see. Oh, there it is. From Randall Orser, Spider Noir would have benefited from a weekly drop. Yeah, I think releasing something all at once is a problem. I think Wiz has probably seen all the episodes already, which is a mountain to climb. Um, there was no way I was going to stay up and finish that last night. So yeah, and let's see who else is out there. Yeah. MJ's like, hit me up anytime. I will, dear. Trust me. Lots of work to get done. Yeah. And for those of you that are contributing to the stream, I just want to say thank you. Daniel is out there. And again, with another big old super duper chat for 10, saying if Disney was smart, they'd release new edited versions of woke animated films that cut out all the controversial content. I'm with you 100%. You could fix so much. And if you could just remove what's his name? Finn from yelling Ray every 2 seconds in the last two films for Star Wars, that would help greatly as well. Let's see who else is out there. You guys are just crushing it today. I'm like I said, I've been feeling the love since I got here. I really wish I was able to stream live yesterday, but that wasn't going to happen. But we'll be doing a live stream tomorrow. Today's the 28th. We'll be live the 29th. Um, and then we'll be live on um, we'll probably be live on the 30th. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. Everything is going great guns. And I will be back behind my desk, hopefully, all if everything favors me, on Monday morning with all of you at the regular time. So hey, what's going on? Got some great folks. Yeah, Cat Slave in the house. Good to see you, Cat Slave. Sorry I could not uh, be over there on the green machine. The green machine was not cooperating this morning. We'll just put it in those terms. And look, many of you might think that's my fault. It wasn't. I punched in everything like I should. Although I am using StreamYard this morning, so maybe that was the hiccup. But we will be back to the normal streaming platform by Monday at the latest. So. Um, Again, as far as getting everything hooked up fast, we were good to go. I've already taken 2 walks this morning, and for the 76 of you here, I just want you to know I appreciate you. Whether you're watching on X or on the tubes, you guys are the best, and I thank you for your support. I think there was one more story we could get to before I have to go and get ready for breakfast. Um, and it's certainly not any more sad than anything else. In fact, this might be good news. I think a lot of people are looking for a break from and all the insanity that we've been subjected to via the news media for the last few years. I think I'm tired of it. I think you're tired of it. So I like to see a return to the norm, and we're actually getting that these days. So for the first time in a while, and again, this is not as big a deal as they're trying to make it here, but CBS Evening News is back over 4 million viewers for the first time in weeks. Now, look at how they couch that, right? That's called framing. Um, and the way that they're couching this makes it seem overly negative. And look, I mean, you're always going to have, ebbs and flows in media. This wasn't as substantial as they're making it out to be. But again, what sells? What sells? Controversy, and that's all they do now is the narrative work, right? Brian Steinberg wrote this for Variety, saying Tony DeCapelle is pushing back, and he should be. He's doing a fine job. The CBS Evening News anchor, who's been under intense scrutiny since taking the role in early January, led led the signature CBS newscast to an audience of a little more than 4 million during the 5-day period ended in May of 20 excuse me, May ending May 22nd, according to Nielsen. It's the first time in weeks that the show has captured that level of audience, which means the audience found their way from the slanted news media to something a little more centric. It's not as big an accomplishment as they want everybody to pretend that it is. So the program also notched 605,000 viewers in the main demographic, in the demo is what they call it, 25 to 54, the people with the money, the people that spend money. I'm just now out of that demo, right? But many people that fall within that, and that's many of you out there in the audience, You're the ones that spend money on you're the ones that keep the economy going. You're the ones that get the jobs. You're the ones that make the jobs. When you get to be my age and you're headed into retirement or you're retired like I am, this is what you're spending money on a maintenance lifestyle, and that's it. You know, and that's why I'm trying to get out of the subscription world, and that's why I want on you to get you guys to figure out how to do that. I want you to figure out how to not be in a subscriber model all the time. So at CBS Evening News, it captured about 3.8 million viewers and 482,000 in the demo the previous week. So it's doing really well, despite, again, the way this is couched. And this is the other problem that I have with media is framing. It's a contributory issue to yellow journalism. They use weasel words in order to lie about events, and they frame things in a way that doesn't couch them in the most flattering of light. And I feel like you just tell people what happened, when it happened, and what happened afterwards. And I think that's the way you should do the news. And if any other way that you go about doing it is disingenuous and wrong. But ABC's World News Tonight continues to lead the sector handily, nearly 8.2 million overall viewers. I'm not sure why anybody would watch anything Disney, but 966,000 in the demo. NBC Nightly News won nearly 6.1 million viewers with 867,000 in the demo. Notice how they're not competing with the leaders in news. Strange, right? But the $4 million level has been something of a demarcation line for the last few months, the recent months. Before Docapel took the reins, CBS News ran a version of CBS News anchored by Maurice Dubois and John Dickerson, both of them terrible, terrible anchors. The two anchor format may have generated interest at the time because Lester Holt was really boring, but it really didn't change anything. So, and when Tom Lamas took over for Lester Holt, it didn't change anything, and nothing changed, and the show went downhill. Regardless, if you want to follow up on this story, it's over on Variety. I don't want to follow up on the story. I'm done talking about the lamestream mainstream. I just want to hang out with you on a lovely. I think this is Thursday morning, and pretty sure it's a Thursday, right? Yeah, it's Thursday. Thursday the 28th. We've got the 29th for Friday, the 30th for the Saturday, and the return of culture begins on the 31st, which is Sunday. So hopefully you guys are happy to see me Monday morning live from the main studio after visiting parts unknown in somewhere sunny USA with that. Um, let's see if you guys had any other chats I need to get to this morning. It's great to see you all here. Hey, what's up? Hoshi's in the house. What's up? Thanks, thanks to Jill. Thanks to my moderators this morning for keeping things going and flowing because I ain't here. According to Randall Orser, Black and White, it had old timey feel. Yeah, I actually like the idea of doing it in both color and black and white, being able to watch what you prefer. Bill Blum says, suggested from a video camera dude from, let's see, from the Dark Ages, shooting against a well lit windows, even with shade, really should be avoided. Oh, I know, but this is the most comfortable seat where other people weren't going to fall into frame. So look, it's bad. I've done this in my cabin up north. If you guys are members from way back, you're 100% right, Bill. 100%. Yeah, I shouldn't push back. I should just accept the criticism. So there you go. Georgia Peach says safe travels. Oh, and by the way, everybody say good morning to Penny, Penny, Penny. Because Penny's out there. What's up, Penny? What's up? All right, we're going to drop this one early. I need to get some coffee in me and get headed to breakfast. Today is an adventure. I might get some pictures together, post them on social media. If you don't follow me, please do so over on X, Minds, and Getter. You can also follow me here. Occasionally, I'll post things in the community tab. You need to turn on all your notifications. If you are not subscribed to the Culture Casino channel or any of my links, please do so you don't miss anything. And when you hit the bell icon, wait, then select all notifications. Then you won't miss a live stream. You won't miss a post for a video. On the green machine, you're going to start seeing more content, dedicated live at least once a month just on the green machine. And we are getting back to regular member streams, every single month. So we got to get that. We got to get that settled. You guys deserve it. I deserve it. We deserve it. JPRPH1 in the house, along with Penny. It's good to see you again, Eric. Already said so. And my stomach's growling, so I got to go eat. You guys are the absolute best. Thank you for today's support. And do, like I said, do check out all the offerings. Check out that garden place. We're 9 episodes in. There obviously won't be a 10th episode this Saturday, but next Saturday you'll have a 10th episode, and some more shorts are going to drop, which will include some more recipes, including some more bean recipes, because I'm really getting into Cuban beans, Cuban refried beans, obviously pinto beans, refried pinto beans, homemade tortillas. Cornbread. Got some honey cornbread. Just doing all kinds of stuff for you guys to show you that you really don't need to do anything but do a little bit of grocery shopping, growing your own food, and living your best life. On that note, be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, and until next time, see ya. I have no idea what the end is going to be. Bye.
Are you tired of the same old buffet food at Wang's? Have you had enough dong to last you a lifetime? Well, take just a few more steps past those single-minded restaurants and dive into Sherry's Slam and Clam. Sherry's Slam and Clam Shellfish Bar is truly all you can eat, unlike the 2 shrimp limit that stingy bastard Wang has. In a hurry, let Sherry stuff your box. To go! Be shellfish and take all you want from Sherry's Slam and Clam. Located next to the 3rd Street Bolorama, Sherry's is open 6 days a week. If you are looking to slam clam, get to Sherry's today.